Hello and welcome back to VentureScape. Since the last episode I have done some off-camera work, but before I get into that, I would like to mention that I'm feeling a bit sick. Pretty much after I upload videos this past weekend, I was a bit sick, and I'm not sure if I'm really getting better or worse, so yeah. But I actually am recording this before the episode of Ascension that went up a couple days ago, so I don't know, we'll have to see. But if I sound a bit sick or such, or just seem a little less energetic, that might be why. But yeah, so I did a couple things off camera. The first one is I got rid of that little grinder, spawner, whatever you want to call it, the trees up in the sky. But yeah, before I got rid of it completely though, I did test it and found a new way to get the drops. And I left that dirt down there as a reminder of how it worked. And the other thing I did is I moved my base here. So I did kind of set this back up, I guess you could say, so it looks like a tree, not all leaf decayed and such. But yeah, I moved to another tree nearby because it just worked better. And I also did change some stuff. I made a backpack, as you can see here, to help with moving items. And yeah, I got that. Okay, so Lumbridge Castle is over there, and there's a bunch of waypoints, as you can see. I'll get to them in a second. But the one over here, I actually didn't notice this till I was working on the new base, but this is the dungeon. Because when dungeons are in deserts, they do that sometimes. But yeah, this is my new tree. It kind of looks weird because I kind of made it like a round platform. It looks a little non-tree-like. But still, it was high enough for what I wanted, and it just worked better location-wise. I made this little path into it, even though it's probably not the best path. And yeah, so pretty much I only focus on a top floor at the moment. I might do lower floors like this here could be a floor of the tree, or up here maybe. Because currently they're just, well, natural parts of the tree. But yeah, this is the top floor. Okay, so a very loud vehicle just drove by. But yeah, this is how I have it set up at the moment. I have the bed here. I have some furnaces here. I don't think... Oh, I did actually leave some food cooking in there. So yeah, I made some furnaces. I did do a tad bit of mining just to get a bit more resources. And here's just all my chests. I think I organized it so weapons are here. I also got that. I'll put the picture up now, I guess. But I did take a picture. When I was working on the grinder, I was using a suffocation method. And as I was testing it out, I got all these stone hoes. And I think the stone axes as well from the bots. But as I was testing it, the dragon medhelm just fell down right in front of me, and I just took a picture. And I also got the dragon longsword from it, which is the best weapon we have now. I am using this for the moment, though, because I realized +6 with sharpness is probably better than that. Because sharpness gives like 1.5 damage. So I just did that, and I think I did also make the diamond axe to help cut down the tree. But yeah, we got a dragon longsword, which I would like to use. I might enchant first or later, I'm not sure. And here I think is food, which looks kind of weird because I think I took stuff out of it. Here's just the general chest of stuff. And like I said, I made the backpack. And yeah, here's the magic logs and other blocks. Here's some of the saplings and such, because I did make shears so I could do this properly, like cut down parts of trees. Actually, if I open the map around, I can't move my mouse, but towards the north, like along the desert, I cut down some trees because they were looking all yellow browny because they were partially in the desert. So that's where I got my jungle saplings, or the jungle leaves and vines and such for this tree. And here's my ores. And I think I did get some more diamond stuff. I can't remember exactly. But yeah, I did go down the mines, and that's the other thing you might have saw earlier, the sand mines. And I'll show you that in a second. But yeah, I went down there, I got some stuff, so yeah. Okay, so I just slept through the night, and one thing I'd like to know, I made some more torches, and it's kind of funny how I'm still using these. These are leather pants. Have rune plate body, rune boots, dragon helm, leather pants. I don't know, I just find it funny. It's just a bit ironic. But yeah, I want to head down. I don't want to use my really good stuff. Well, I guess I'm using my really good armor, but still, armor is kind of more important than weapons, I guess. They're more useful because this has insane durability. Like, by the end of this series, I doubt these items will break, besides the pants, but yeah. And I remember, I think way back when I was first using this mod or testing VentureScape, this did have far less durability. I think it might have even been like 500 or something, and I did mention it to the mod creator at the time, how like, since they're so rare, they probably should have more durability. I'm not sure if I was the only one who suggested it, but I don't know. I think it's kind of funny, because I remember doing a lot with this mod, and oh, is this a spider spawner? If so, darn, I don't like spiders. But yeah, it's kind of funny though, because I tested a lot of stuff with the mod, and at the time I probably would have remembered like the change, but when I just like came back to, there we go. Well, we got pickaxes. Oh, it's a covered spawner. I should have brought my pick. So, oh wait. Duh. But, yeah, there is a deadly world in this, which I had stuff like covered spawners, the brutal spawners, and all that stuff. And, oh my god, it's a cave spider spawner. I see the icon on the map. So, I'll be breaking this right quick, and it did not have an extra chest. That's the only reason I actually checked the spawner. So, the cave spiders obviously got themselves in a little corner over here. And I'm just going to go out on a limb and say there was no other chest because there was no other raised sand. It's possible there could have been, but, well, I just don't want to accidentally dig into the cave spiders. So, yeah, if we go to my waypoints here, I can just delete that. It's easy enough to spot. I need to come back. So now let's head to the sand mine. But, yeah, like I was saying, though, so yeah, I did test VentureScape a lot back in the day, but after not playing the mod pack for a year, I kind of forgot some things about it, I guess you could say. So it's kind of funny because like the dragon having more durability is something I knew back when I was testing it, but now it's like something new to me because I forgot that part was updated. So I don't know, there's little updates like that I forgot, but yeah, pretty much I made this vine ladder all the way down here and I explored this main room mainly. So yeah, here's the main room. So pretty much I did loot or look in that chest, I didn't loot it yet. And, yeah, it's called the sand mines because of that. At first, I thought it was actually sand and not sandstone. But, yeah, it's kind of scary having that above you. But, yeah, I did do some mining, but I want to save most of the exploring for on camera because, you know, it's kind of a big deal, I guess, you know, the first actual mining. But there's just some things that seems better to wait to show you. So, yeah, if you come up here, I think this was a creeper spawner, but that was the loot. I did look inside and knew what was coming, but, yeah, and I still don't have any leg armor. That's insane. I have all these helmets, all these, But, yeah, I'll break the chest just to have it. And up here is the obsidian-covered spawner. I put torches on it so it actually deactivated, but I'm not sure if it has a chest under it or what, because there is a chance obsidian spawners will have a chest. Oh, it does. Oh, and it's kind of funny. There's no spawner because I think this might also be creepers. So the creeper actually blew up its own spawner, and oh my god. Yes. Okay, so pretty much obsidian spawners or obsidian covered spawners are one of the valuable ones because they're kind of rare to find. Like I think it's a 25% chance a normal spawner turns into obsidian one, and then still there's a chance it won't have a chest. So we got a full rune tool set plus 2 diamond swords and a bunch of bottles of enchanting. So yeah, I'll take that. And I probably should also collect some obsidian while I'm here because well, another portal later on. So let me do that real quick. Okay, so I got a few obsidian, but I decided to stop doing that because, well, it's boring. And, yeah, here's the other area I came to, and, oh, right, it's a double ravine. There's another ravine there. You can see a spawner, a chest, which might be trapped, and, yeah, there's just a lot of stuff to explore. So I wanted to wait to show you this on camera before I did a ton off camera. And, here's mithril ore. Look how slow it mines, even with a diamond pickaxe. Pretty much originally, I think, once again, this might be something that I encourage to be changed by my feedback, but I found that these ores were a bit too common, it seemed. Like, this is almost as common as iron sort of thing. And originally, they did mine a lot quicker. So, instead of making them rarer, the mod developers seem to have just made them harder to mine. Which is actually pretty interesting, because usually the ores in Minecraft are fairly easy to mine. So, I actually kind of like they made it just take forever to mine instead of being rarer to find. So, I don't know. It's just something I found. Oh my god, that's a dark wizard. How am I going to do this? Oh! Did it blow up the ladder? No. Because I don't have more vines on me. But yeah, now you know what a dark wizard does. There's a spawner as well, so, oh god. Alright, I can reflect them. So maybe I'll just swing here. I'll be able to kill these guys without being hit. Much, anyway. So apparently the dark wizard does have a decent cooldown. Ow. But my main problem is I don't want to trigger that spawner too soon. Because that's a swarm zombie probably. Or spider. I can't tell at the moment. Oh, well, I think my best bet's actually to probably heal up. And then go right for the spawner after he does his attack. Ow. Spider. Spiders. Spider! Oh no, there's one infernal one. Okay. Okay. Oh. Okay, that was pretty dangerous. And more loot. Okay, so I put some loot in the backpack here, and I would like to get a bigger backpack later, but, well, priorities, I guess. We'll have to find cows and whatnot again to get more leather. But, yeah, right here is blue cobblestone, and I don't think this has any use at the moment. It's just a type of cobblestone that glows a bit. It's something actually added by the RuneScape mod. Oh, God! I did not see that. Run. Oh! Oh. So was there a loot chest? I think those are supposed to have one, but it might have... I don't know. It might not have, or it might have blew itself up. I don't really seem to have got any loot of note. Yeah, those trap spawners. They can really get you by surprise. Actually, recently I was testing another one of Toast mods. Oh, and the iron does this because I have ores drop mores too. That was actually an Ascension at first, but I cut it during the update because I only used it for coal and it was causing some problems with certain things. But this is raw iron, which works the same as iron ore, only it's an item, so you can't place it down. And that's because Fortune works on it. So, yeah, that's pretty much the purpose of that. But, yeah, I did see a creeper up there, and I think I did see, like, a lesser demon or something, so we have to be careful. And I hear a spider, which is terrifying. But, yeah, I mainly need to get iron at the moment and try and find diamonds to make an enchantment table, which is also why I need obsidian. So, good thing I actually mined some. But, yeah. So that's my main focus this episode was actually to get an enchantment. Oh my god, there's another ravine. With a brutal spider and an onyx cover, or obsidian covered spawner. Yeah, onyx covered spawner, that would be even worse. Or good. Onyx is usually good, at least in Ascension. So, yeah. So, I'm really not sure where to go exactly, because I do want to head down, but I also don't want to die. And those are brutal spiders, which are very, very strong. And there's another spawner thing. So, yeah, I think that's a arrow spawner, maybe 2 arrow spawners for a mob spawner below it. So, yeah. Okay, so I actually decided that this is the branch of the mines I want to explore, because, I don't know, it just seems like this will go deeper. And I'm actually not sure what that icon is, like the one right where my pointer's facing. It looks familiar. Maybe it's like an elite Black Knight. I know that's a thing. So, yeah. But, oh, that's just an overhang. Whoops, I thought that might have been an easy area to mine down. So I guess I'll have to do something like this just to make a little staircase. So give me a second, and yeah. Okay, so I just decided to grab this coal here real quick. And coal is one that's boosted. I think it's like 1 to 3 per ore. But yeah, that was changed to ores drop mores. Because, as I mentioned before, coal is pretty important because it's used to make, these. So we'll need it for mithril, rune, and adamantium. And while we did get a lot of stuff from the loot chest that kind of made this, I guess, less of a big deal, I still will want it. So, yeah. And I did, or just realized, I was mentioning something about something I was testing earlier, and I think I just kind of forgot mid-sentence. So, I will want to disable that and see if I can loot that, but that might explode, so this will be tricky. But pretty much what I was going to say is I'm testing this new mod that Toast is working on. And yeah, there's this mod in it called mob called a ghost. And it can spawn apparently in any light level, like it spawns right on the player, it looked like. So yeah, that happened and it just scared the crap out of me because I had no idea. And I was on hardcore. Oh god! Yeah, sorry I haven't been saying anything, it's just I got really into the moment of fighting there, because that was a lot of skeletons if you didn't notice. Okay, so is this trapped or what? Nope. And this has mithril legs, our first leg armor, good, and oh my god. But yeah, if you look, that's much more protective than leather. And yeah, put that there, I think there's lava right there too if I need to incinerate anything. And another room body. So, okay, I might have made this chest loot a little too powerful. Just throwing that out there now. But at the same time, like Lumber's Castle and stuff also had very powerful loot, giving a lot of things. So I kind of did it in balance. I kind of didn't test it enough. So it's a bit of both. Because, like I was saying, this probably wasn't a very good mod pack for a long-term series for a lot of ways. Like, the stuff just gave a lot of loot, or a lot more than I would want for a long-term series. Because even if I didn't make the chest loot as powerful, I would find something like Lumbridge Castle and probably find a bunch of stuff that way, so... Oh boy! Whew! I did say there was lava there, and then I just suddenly saw that light because apparently there's some lava under here that decided to catch a block on fire. But yeah, I think I'm going to have to leave some items here that I don't need as much. So, I don't know, pick that up, put that in there. I guess a single gold nugget counts as one of those things I don't need as much, as well as blue cobblestone. So, yeah, I'll put, actually, let's put the room body in there. So all this is stuff I'd probably want to keep. The stuff in my inventory I mostly want to keep as well. So I'll take this and throw this in here and grab the diamond horse armor, because I did actually make horse armor rare. That's one of the things I did. And sorry for that cut, but something loud drove by. But yeah, like I was saying, horse armor, it's still kind of rare, or I made it rarer. Because it's just annoying when you always find horse armor and stuff, and it is also a nether chest because I can't change those. Toast says it's actually because Forge doesn't have the chest hooks for stuff like custom chests to grab it and alter it, but I'm not sure. But yeah. But overall, horse armor is just one of those things you want to have eventually if you do get a horse, but if you don't get a horse, it's just completely useless. So, I don't know, I wanted to leave it in the chest loot, but not make it like the main thing you get. So, yeah, actually, I think I'm going to head back to the little ladder area up and put down a chest with some of the loot I have so far, because I got some chests and I can do that. So, yeah, then I'm going to come back here and try and explore, maybe strip mine a bit or dig down so I can get to a deeper section of the cave, and it is night now, so, yeah. Okay, so I put all this stuff here just in a double chest. I can always grab it and bring it back up to the base anytime, probably off camera. And this is stuff I have on me now. I decided to bring a bow along just because, I don't know, it can't hurt. So, yeah. Now, we look at the map here. There is a bit like of an underground radar thing. Mainly I can see like lava pockets, but there's a bunch of mobs in this direction, which makes me think there might be some more of this cave. So, I don't know. Let's see if I can get up here. And, yeah, the radar thing is somewhat cheating, I guess. It depends on your opinion of it. And, oh, there is different arrows you can get. I think I forgot to mention that. If you look here, I think it does show most of them. Nope. Apparently, yeah, they're different tips. So, I search feather. Yeah, you can see them like warp arrow, torch arrow, slime arrow, penetrating arrow, confusion arrow, rope arrow. So, yeah. The downside is I don't think they work with the mod bows, which is why I originally did cut it. But since it is something that I did use a lot when I was testing the mod pack, I added it back in. So, yeah, it was kind of one that was planned, cut, brought back, I don't know. But either way, I'm just gonna dig a little tunnel down here, and we'll see what we can find. Okay, so I just dug a very deep tunnel all the way down to 6, and, ooh, redstone. That's actually something I needed. I forgot about till just now and was actually thinking I only needed iron. But yeah, the TF2 teleporters are in here, just like an Ascension. So if I look this up, I'll probably see it. I think I just passed it. There we go. So I'll need to make these to help teleport around the world, because as I'm not sure how much I have of this, but this is kind of exploration based. I will want to find the other structures and stuff like that. And pretty much my goal is to just explore around, find different loot, set up different grinders, and try and get different rare drops. It pretty much was the same as Ascension. But, yeah, VentureScape, there's a lot of unique items and such, and Runite does spawn down here, which is why we're all the way down here. And if I find it, I'll probably have to cut for like 10 minutes just to mine it, because it's Runite. But, yeah, and sorry if it gets dark. Oh, there's some adamantium, but I have a bad feeling about gravel. Nope. So, yeah, this is from a diamond pickaxe. And I'm pretty sure it will actually break and give me adamantium too, if that's the insane thing. I'm not sure if diamond actually can mine runite. You might actually need adamantium. So, yeah. But at the moment, I have a set of rune tools from chest loot, so I'm not going to bother mining a whole bunch of these ores, which is kind of annoying, or kind of, not really annoying, but a letdown. But at the same time, it saves me a lot of time of cutting and mining for like 5 minutes just to get all that adamantium. So, yeah. Okay, so if you look north on the map, you'll see, yeah, pretty much I have rogue-like dungeons, almost like Doom-like dungeons. And on the lower floors, that's what they look like. That's like the nether floor, the closest one to bedrock. So, yeah, well, you will want to go back and explore that later. Or I could just dig in there now and just loot it. But I think I'll just actually go in and explore it properly. So, yeah, that's something else we can do. But those were a thing I added in just because, I don't know, it seemed like, even though this mod pack has a lot of structures already, or the VentureScape mod, I should say, not really the mod pack as much. because I didn't really add many structure things in because, well, VentureScape kind of had it covered. So yeah, I don't know. I have criticized VentureScape a fair bit, but also talked good about it. And it's just one of those things, you know, I like it, but I also don't like it. A lot like RuneScape itself, I guess. But yeah, there are a lot of good parts about it for all the bad parts as well. But, oh, and more silverfish. This is not the first time we've ran into silverfish, but yeah, I forgot to mention that before, I think. Pretty much I'm just strip mining, which I also realized doesn't really matter. Because I found diamonds in chest loot, so I can just go back and make the enchantment table right now. So, yeah, I think I'll strip mine a tad more and see if I can find anything. At least we actually got redstone, so that's a plus of coming down here. But, yeah, and I think I did grab some sugarcane, or maybe not. I forget. I might be mixing up worlds, but, yeah. Okay, I think I'm done strip mining. Pretty much I put down the torch and the gravel came down. I went in to look up to see if lava was there, and as I looked up, it was the block above me because I was a bit slow on my reaction. So, whew. At least I was quick enough to still get out of there without setting myself on fire, so I guess that took a bit of skill. But anyway, I think I'm going to grab the stuff and head back up now because, I don't know, I have a fair bit of resources and, yeah, I can make that enchantment table. And, oh, wait, can I make the enchantment table? There we go. So that's what it takes to make the good enchantment table. I'm not sure if I have enough gold, but hopefully I do. Now, that's the advanced enchantment table from Enchanting Plus. So if I can make that, then we'll be set, because then I can choose what enchantments I get instead of having it be random. So let's head back and see if I can. Okay, so I made it back to the tree here, and I brought a fair bit of the loot, not all of it. Actually, I just realized when I was grabbing the loot to bring back that there was a white stone, which, is probably something I should have gave more of a note to, because that will revive me if I die, like on the spot. The stone will be destroyed and I'll be revived. So yeah, that's actually pretty useful, but I left it down there for the moment. And yeah, so I have a bunch of stuff to sort, but I want to make that enchantment table thingamahoozy. Do I have 2 leather? Yes, I have 2 leather, and I don't think I have sugarcane. Right, so now I have to go and find sugarcane, which should probably have some right around the shore here somewhere. And the chunks decide not to load completely, so that's a bit weird. So yeah, I don't know, let me sort away the stuff and see if I can go, oh, there's sugarcane. Now, can I make the jump from here? Yep. Whew, if I didn't make it, that would be awkward. So, I'm gonna grab this sugarcane. I have a feeling like I almost grabbed sugarcane before and didn't, or maybe I was just saving to do it on camera for some reason, I don't know. But, I need 2 books, so I actually think I'm going to use all but 1, and I'll plant that one back here. Yeah, I did grab, okay. Don't like to waste cobblestone. So, yeah, let me head back up, sort the items, and then we'll start making the enchanting stuff. Okay, so I just realized I screwed up a bit, and yeah, so I'm just gonna sort this stuff away, but pretty much what I realized is I can't make the enchanting stuff because I don't have a very crucial ingredient, the blaze powder. And I also realized I don't have a feather and an ink sac. I could probably get an ink sac easily enough, but the feather, that could be a bit of a challenge. So, yeah, I think I'm just going to hold off on the enchanting table for now. Hopefully I'll be able to keep all my levels and not run into any death or such. But, yeah, so I'm just going to sort this stuff away. And I think I'm going to look into rebuilding the grinder so I can show you how that works, or the spawner, whatever you want to call it. So, yeah, just give me a second. Okay, so I set my iron cooking, and I think I got the items I need to build the grinder. Pretty much, I want to build it under my base here, but I need to go over there and double check the measurements before and to just explain how it works. But, yeah, I'm not sure where exactly I want to build it. But the idea is the mobs suffocate, because they will still take suffocation damage, and it seemed it was quick enough that they did die before they teleported away, or at least most of the time. And I also didn't have any incident with infernal mobs blowing it up or such, but that could still be a possibility. I'm not ruling that out. So pretty much here's where the logs were. So 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks away, and this is where they spawned, I think, or something like that. This is where... Yeah, I think this is like the area, the 4x4 or something. But this is the area that was hollowed down, I believe. Yeah, that's why it has more dirt there. I think they actually deleted this. Like, this was the 4x4 they were spawning in. And this area, just all the way down to where they were spawned, just vanished. I'm not sure if it's just a sand thing or whatnot, but I don't know. So that's what I'm going to replicate under my base somehow, and yeah. Okay, so I think this is the area I'm going to build it in. I already did a little staircase so we can go down to the drop collection area. But yeah, so I don't know. I'll put the logs, I guess, right here. So let's dig down, I don't know. Well, let's just see. So I put the log here, it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. So it will be pretty close to here, where it should be hollowed out. So that should work. So let's just see. Hopefully I don't dig into lava. When I was digging the tunnel, I actually did run into a lava vein. So that would be very awkward to just dig straight down, fall into lava, and just die with like everything on me. So I think this is deep enough because for the moment, okay, so I did it on 55. So I want to do 2 layers. Okay, and then I cover this back up and you hear them start to suffocate. So we should find out soon enough exactly where that is, but if I'm right, it should be 1, 2, 3, 4. So right here, down at 55, should be the area I'm looking for. 101, 481. Well, is that it? I'm not sure. So yes, that's it. The bots suffocate right here. And yeah, so I need to actually get all the way down there. I actually think, hopefully I don't run into more Ta-da! So, you see how I was able to get that helm now. I'll need to work at this to figure out how to do it exactly. But I need to come out from under here. So actually, if I was to... Let me actually just go up, make ladders, and actually make the hoppers and do it like I wanted to do. So, yeah. Okay, so I made this little tunnel down, and I made some hopper ducts and hoppers. I will probably look into a filtering system later on, but don't really need that at the moment. So, yeah. I tried blocking off the bots because some were escaping, but yeah, like that. And, yeah, try to reduce that from happening. I'm not sure if I really can do that because it's a 2 wide. If I did a 1 wide, it probably wouldn't because some spawn in here, so I guess they could slip out more since they're not blocked by 2. Oh, God. So, yeah, I think that might actually be done by the infernal ones, too. The stuff disappearing, now that I think about it. So, stuff should get filtered in here now. Problem is, I'll get a ton of those drops, but I probably can filter the items back out. Yeah, that should actually work. So, I don't know. I can at least come down here now and check what I get without having to see the bots. And, yeah. And, yeah, I'm not sure if I mentioned this. I think I cut that part out. But, yeah, my game actually crashed when I was making this stuff. So, whoops. But, yeah. So, if I, just, uh-oh, the bot just gave me sodas because it's an infernal. At least I hope that's why. If it's not, well, then something else is going on and I don't like it. But, yeah, so let's just try and cover that up a bit. Okay, so I just decided to check back down here and look what I got. A Karasi. Yes! So pretty much, I think this doesn't have a lot of durability, but it does do that super powerful Karasi spec. So, yeah. And once I know all the items that are in here, instead of filtering out these items, I can set the filter to only put in good items and ignore these, which will be much better. Hopefully. I don't know. But yeah, anyway, we got a working bot spawner. And, I think I'm going to wrap up the episode here. So, hopefully you enjoyed. I probably will do a bit more, like, off-camera mining and such. At least probably prepare stuff so we can head to the nether, so I can work more on, yeah, the whole enchanting stuff. I completely forgot I needed blaze powder, though, and such. But I'll try and find that feather and other stuff. And, actually, was that a chicken I saw? That might be. Hold on. Let's see if we can end this real quick. No, it looks like a white knight. Whoops. Whoops. Is that an infernal white knight? Okay, how about we kill this guy? Stop doing that. Oh, God! He just destroyed my sword, didn't he? Ah! Well, at least I didn't enchant and use my good dragon sword. It was only a crappy one, but, oh, God, there's a skeleton, too. So, yeah. I think I'm just gonna end the episode here. So, apparently we lost that sword to a de-equipping and fireballing white knight. My bad. Come to think of it, It was probably a very, very, very bad idea to build my house in a tree when there are white knights that shoot fireballs and dark wizards that shoot fireballs and pretty much anything that shoot fireballs. That guy even summons lightning. So, yeah, that probably wasn't... Oh, and look on the map there. There's a mutant creeper. I'm not going to go fight him now, and he'll probably despawn by the next episode, but yeah, we can fight more of them in the future, don't worry. So, yeah, anyway, I think I'm going to wrap up this episode here, so hopefully you enjoyed, and, yeah, we'll have to wait and see what next episode brings. Anyway, until next time, goodbye.